perception check if you can. Usually a perception check for your second watch.
Yeah.
Last watch, actually, isn't it? Yeah.
Perception. I give
Nice
myself
one.
guidance even though I don't need it.
Ralph 21,
Oh,
Melgrim.
well, you bet me,
Melgrim,
22.
Yeah, even Melgrim doesn't look at you once during that conversation, Ralph. He's too busy, just interested, which is why when you think of the question, you realise it really doesn't matter. It's basically throwing spaghetti against a brick wall. That's not going to do anything. It's a case of he's just ever watching, ever present in what he's doing and what he's trying to do. So nothing gets past you. Nothing unusual happens. The daylight come, and you want to go home.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
So as you wake up, everyone will get the benefits of a full night's rest. Apart from Melgrim. Melgrim, you are now exhausted. You have 1 point of exhaustion. Everyone who was exhausted will remove their exhaustion otherwise, which is Ronan and our good friend Sir Janice.
I'm pretty sure all three of you have sleep apnea to get that sorted.
In my defense, I lost a lot of blood.
This is true.
And like, I'm surprised I even got that good night's sleep considering all the pebbles being thrown at me.
Hopefully.
He wakes up just under pebbles. What the fuck is going on here?
A choker and pebbles.
Nyla's
we've
just
all
like
been there.
this.
Birds.
Yeah, and with that,
What a beautiful morning.
hopefully, mercifully, we will maybe just have the one survival check from Sir Janice de Grande and Ronan to see if we actually manage to get out of this fucking place in a decent time.
Come on. Oh,
If you would like to do that for me, guys.
18.
Okay, so Janice is good.
18
Ronan,
and
not
an
so
8.
much.
Ronan, you have advantage on this because you're now.
Favorite terrain.
Wow.
Under the sea, under the sea.
Hey!
There we go. That's
So-
not a ranger.
As you're starting to go, Craig, you're making great time. You can feel. The anxiety is probably not the best word for that. You can feel the hope in Ronan as he starts to quicken the pace. He knows where he is. It's a case of when he starts quickening, Janice, you're even struggling to keep up with him as you're starting to point, and you're now following off north. He takes you straight.
I don't like this.
Yeah, 4 or 5 hours, and all of a sudden, he gets to this point, and he just stops, and Ronan looks ahead, and you can see a single, solitary wooden ladder coming down from.
Oh, the rungs are broken on it.
No, the rungs are fine. But there's a single solitary wooden ladder leading up above the canopy itself.
Is there dead spiders around us?
Gaz's like
Make a
eyes light
perception
up.
check, Melgrim. Yeah.
Gaz is gonna start like running towards it. Come on,
Ronan,
Yes.
you know exactly where you are at this point.
Go then, where are you?
Nearly out.
No spiders. In fact, there's very little creatures. In fact, there's very little noise coming from below the canopy. Although you start to hear some sound of familiar hustle and bustle just
man.
above the canopy. This ladder goes 70 or 80 feet up.
As are you going up, or are you tripping and falling and knocking it down?
I don't need to roll to go up a ladder, do I?
Surely not.
Yes.
Well,
It's
Ronan,
you.
Ronan, it's up to you. What do you want to do?
I'm going to stay at the bottom and let the rest of them go up first. And I'll go last.
Who goes up first?
I'm going up first. I'm going up.
Gaz would totally
Gaz
do
is
that though.
Powering it, just powering up. Yep.
To wait and see if his like decapitated corpse falls down.
Guys, you keep climbing and climbing. Is anyone else following up?
No, I'm waiting.
I'll follow
So,
up.
Guys,
Yeah.
How high is how long is this ladder?
What was
the
it?
bottom-
80 feet, you
from where
said?
from 80 feet all the way up to the top of the canopy, and then it goes through the canopy. So as you start going, you start to struggle trying to pull yourself through because the canopy thicket is really, really thick and knitted close together. So you're trying to fight your way through. Can you make us a strength? Normal strength check.
Cry. It's like,
Yeah.
what's there? Fucking hell!
Make us a strength.
I'm
Make us a
doing
strength
it.
check.
I'm
Yeah.
doing it.
Where, Leon? Oh my goodness.
Sorry. What's
Oh,
the roll?
bless.
Yeah, just a strength check, mate. Just a straight
I'll leave
strength
him
check as you're trying to force your way through.
Okay, 16.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're full of adrenaline at this point. You're so happy. You're taking cuts and bruises, but you don't care. And then all of a sudden, you put your hand through and you feel nothing, and it's, oh my god. Grab onto the next rung of the ladder. You pull up, and for the first time in almost close to a week, the sun, bright as it's right mid-noon. You start to climb up. You can see in front of you 10 foot more of ladders
Yeah.
and a quayside or basically a dry dock.
Oh
What do you
shit,
do?
we're next to some.
I shout down, guys, we're here. We
Where?
made it. And I'm gonna pull
I
myself
will
up.
run behind
On you
you.
go, Ronan.
Yeah. So you
After
start to
she
pull
went
yourself up. Nyla starts to climb up the ladders. You pull yourself up, and Gaz, as you pull yourself up onto the dry dock, are you waiting for everyone else to come up?
I'll wait till I can see them. But if I can see them,
It's
I'll
hard to
keep
see
on
down
going.
below. You can't. You've literally forced yourself up. It's as if this ladder has been grown around by just natural growth, but you've forced your way through. So there's enough
Be able
of a
to
gap
hear us,
to get
surely.
yourself through.
I'll
Yeah,
say
you'll be
this
able to hear them.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll wait till I can hear them, and then I'll move up. Yeah.
Yeah. So everyone, I think everyone's starting to climb up. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
waiting at the bottom
I'm
of the
waiting till
rope
Ronan
until I
goes
see
up.
Ronan.
Okay. Ronan, are you climbing up yet?
I'm going to be the last one to climb up.
No, you're no manling. Get your arse up that ladder.
Second last.
Third last because Ralph is
It's a
staying as well.
stand up
apparently.
between Ralph, Ronan, and Melbourne.
Yeah. So Daphne
Apparently
and
this is
Nyla,
where we
and I'm
end our
thinking it's
party.
Janice. They're all making up. Yep. So
Right.
Nyla,
It's going to
Yous
have a
are all up.
conversation, but you know,
Yeah.
he's making a
Yous
choice.
are all up. Melgrim,
Freedom!
Ralph, and Ronan. What you
I'm
doing?
just gonna cry.
I'm
Yeah.
just going to go up there. If they're not moving, I'm just going to go up.
All three of us are just there, like
Yeah, yeah.
crying, like, oh my god!
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
we're
we're
gonna-
gonna witness that. I don't need to use Daphne anymore to be able to see.
I'm gonna get sunburned. Oh my
I don't
god!
Somehow
even have
this-
to anymore to climb.
Yep. So at this point, Ralph, Melgrim, and Ronan are still at the bottom of the ladder, yet to climb.
Are you gonna go up
I'm already
I
climbing.
use
I'm already
Misty
climbing.
Step and push them through it to bring them
So
back
Ronan's
up.
Do you
climbing.
think, do you
Yeah,
think
well,
we were
also-
born yesterday?
Sorry, are you starting to climb, Ronan? I couldn't hear you there.
Before you're all talking like a few minutes ago, I don't say that I'm way up there not moving. So that
Yeah.
up.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
wait until I can see you go up and onto the dry dock.
Ronan is now halfway up. He's about 40 feet up this ladder.
Melvin, you best go ahead of me, because if I fall, then I don't want to squash you.
I will actually climb up in front of Ralph. It's
Did
'cause
Melgrim actually laugh there?
he actually does.
Oh
he laughs. He
Oh,
does.
we missed
He
it.
does
Jesus.
3 laughs, then catches himself, and then goes on.
Maybe this was a worthwhile adventure.
We're
as-
best of friends, best
So,
friends.
Ronan, you come up.
It cost us
Um,
2 friends to get a giggle out of it.
That was the goal.
Yeah,
Make
it cost
Malcolm
two
laugh.
deaths, but hey, we managed. Ronan,
will-
as you start to get up, you see everybody just hugging each other and jumping up and down in this dry dock. Ronan, of course, you will know this dry dock. You know it well.
Yeah.
As
As I get to
Melgrim-
the top, I will.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as I get to the top, I'll say, Melgrim, cut the ladder.
It's actually a wooden ladder. It's not. It's
Mhm.
not one of these
Well,
things.
I'll
It's
smash
actually-
it with my hammer then.
Aye. Yeah, basically, take the ladder off, throw it down, and shut the
Yeah.
latch.
So So
Once we're up, obviously not once
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
Once
So
I'm
as you
out.
get up and you're
Mhm.
you're about to cut the ladder, you're about to smash the ladder and turn
As
to look
Ralph's
to the
about to get
side,
to there.
and you see
It
further
just
down the
stares
dry
at
dock.
Ronan after it.
Yeah. As you search down further down the dry dock, as you're about to smash it, you see a ship. You can see another ship. You see another ship. As you start to look in, you can see it looks like a busy quayside and dry dock harbour, with a lot of people starting to get up and about, doing their business, doing trade and that. You start to go in more. Unusually very hilly, especially if considering the kind of land you're in, with the Iron Oak Ocean being pretty much the thing. There's not a lot of land unless it's mountainous regions, but this is very hilly, very grassy. Loads of kind of single houses, farmhouses on hills. Not so much farmland, but just kind of farmhouses. And then you get further up to where you get to the point where there's a big city bustling area.
Oh, God,
As the sun
people.
starts to come across above just some of the higher peaks and that, you can hear a church bell, bing, bing, to signify the time of day. It's now high noon.
I will.
As you start to take in all the sounds, the smells, the talks, the languages of everyone speaking around everyone. You are now here. You're now on land. Welcome to the island of Okus.
Do we know where we are?
You do now. I've just
And
told
do we
you.
know? No, but I meant like, so do we? I don't know if you've told us this in the beginning, but
No, no. This is like I say, you, Daphne. You won't know you won't know where you are. You know it. You will know it as the island of Okus, though, because it is signposted as such on the dry dock.
does anybody know how far away we are, as in Ralph, me, Melgrim, and Gaz, are from where our ship went down, or where I dove into the?
It's quite a way. You reckon around about a week or maybe more away where the ship went down.
Okay.
But you're now on the island of Okus.
Sorry.
Bustling trade area, bustling dry dock is seems to be the place. And for those who make a successful history check,
I'm sorry about that.
8.
okay, a
I don't know.
successful history check.
12.
12.
Hey!
12.
I think someone got an 18 though, so.
Yeah.
Daphne.
With a -1 as well.
Yeah, I
You don't
know.
need-
Look at me
Ronan,
go.
you don't need to know. You are, because this is your home island. Daphne, you will know this as a bustling area which actually builds ships.
Ooh,
This is
so
ma-
it's
this
the
is its major.
Southampton of.
Yeah, this is the major trade. It builds ships not entirely from iron oak because it's quite hard to do. However, it's whatever wood they can find. And that's Ronan, you'll know this already. This is a shipbuilding area.
Let's go buy a ship, guys.
It is a very hilly area, and this is one of the few places that grows its own trees.
Is there trees everywhere?
Oh.
Like on
Not
the
that you
island?
can see on this side of the island, but it does grow its own trees.
Is there a mob coming for Ronan yet?
It'd be weird if they
Make
do
a
this here
perception-
straight away.
Make a perception check.
I hear him!
I can sense his presence.
Yeah, make a perception check, Daphne. No, it's the colours, the smells, the sounds. You're just too engrossed in actually being amongst people. It's been a week and a bit. You've been fighting for your lives for the most part. You're just happy to be up and out of the Iron Oak Ocean.
Does it look like it's deserted? Is there evidence that there's people like there and like walking around?
Yeah,
And
it's
such?
really busy.
Oh
and
yeah,
bustling.
yes, it is a busy quayside.
Um,
I'm going to turn around to everyone and say, like, we're finally here on land. I think we all need a base for tonight. And I'm going to walk towards my parents' home.
Yeah, okay, you know exactly where it is. Take you about an hour to get up to, but it's mainly based in one of the kind of farmhouses just not too far from here.
And
So,
we passed
yeah.
the merchants to
Well-
get food.
Yeah, we should go,
That's a
go some
good
get some
shout.
food and stuff, and maybe like try and get a sense of the area. Ronan, would you be able to show us around?
Yeah, I can show you around.
Yeah. So as
Are
Ronan
you
starts to take you
feeling
down,
danger, Ronan?
I'm always feeling danger, but I'm going to be very careful here. Because
You-
You got your
I,
hood up.
oh, I've got my hood
Incognito.
up. Yeah, I've
Is
got my hood up, my
The
cape, my
hanky over your face and that, yeah.
yeah.
Take
I've
fake
got that.
nose on, big pair of
As we're
glasses.
going, I'm just going to point out some of the main areas of the town. I'm going to say over there's where they build some boats. And
Yeah.
I'll
So-
point everything out. And then
yeah, pretty much. You've been
I'm
the
just
being the
gonna-
tour guide. Yeah,
yeah,
I get you,
as
and
we
you're doing
walk
it
up, I'm
subtly.
going to say, I suppose you're all quite hungry. They go,
Decent food, good food, not ration pack food. Please, food.
oh, my mother makes the finest pies you'll ever eat.
I would like to know where you can send messages. Do you have the Kanku or the what's the name of the bird people?
Aarakocra.
Yeah, Croker.
Or the
Aarakocra,
Aarakocra? Do they have a mail office here or some kind of delivery office I can visit?
Would that be able to point that out to him? Or
Yeah, you know that's in the centre. See where all the towers is and where the major city is on top
Yeah.
of this place. That is where they're usually from. In fact,
Yeah.
from a distance, you can see a couple of Aarakocra making their way to and from in different directions.
Yep.
However, so as you're leading them through, you'll take them to the marketplace. Now, the marketplace, there is no such marketplace in the centre of the actual island itself. It's all trade is based around the areas and the key sides around this island. So you get loads of different types of food. Even some fruit in some places, some really good fruit. You see some interesting creatures. Some of them you may have came across when you were down in the Oak Ocean. Seems to be where they've been fishing. And
Yeah,
there's
how many
a
of those
lot
little
of
slime
kind of
things like
there.
a little case? Did I have any of them?
Make a perception check.
Which I'm assuming that Daphne told me about the next day, because I don't think I knew anything about them.
Oh,
Good.
22. No.
Hold on a
Thankful-
second.
Actually, you didn't
25.
see. Yes, thankfully, you didn't see these blob things, so that's not exactly what you'd have been looking for.
I assume that during the 8 hours we were walking, Daphne excitedly told me about these little blob
Well,
things.
yeah, that's probably the case.
Don't just walk in silence.
There is
Yes,
there is
I'm too full
nothing.
of excitement. I'm going to be
There
like,
is
oh my
nothing that matches that description.
Well, that's, I
However,
was going to buy you a pet. Yeah.
however, something catches your eye and catches your eye quick.
God.
As you see in this, what seems to be this wooden tank, half filled with water, with a couple of sapphires in the water, you see one lone spotted egg.
oh,
Oh.
Right, I'm going to guiding bolt the owner of this stuff. I assume this is a turtle egg, yeah?
It is indeed a turtle egg.
I'll walk up to the owner. So, how much for that egg?
I'm
Uh,
just
so
going to
you-
use Stun and Strike on the person who owns the shop and just go, Malcolm, get the egg.
I will stay your hand. How much for the egg?
So
You shouldn't have to pay for your family.
this older
not cause complications.
this older gentleman walks up, big, huge, grey, patchy beard with black. He's got an eye patch. He's missing an arm, his right arm. You can see his button there. The sleeve is buttoned over. He's got an apron on, and he goes, "That egg.
Yeah.
It's not for sale, unfortunately. It's actually for somebody."
May I ask you a question? Do you sell slaves?
No, we don't slay slaves here at all.
May I ask you, is slave trade legal on this island?
Not that I'm aware of.
Then why are you selling an intelligent creature to anyone else? That there is a turtle egg. Turtle eggs turn into turtles. You are selling an intelligent being. That is the same as if I sold someone a